everyone. Really great to be here. I guess, as Mesh alluded to, Axel's focus is on sort of automating systems and setups in Web3. I just graduated from college, and like most of you, I kind of got my start in Web3 by scrolling through Twitter and playing around with a few different things in the ecosystem. I think the thing that really stands out, whether you've been in the space for a couple of days or for a couple months, if not years, is that things are super fragmented. Like any interaction or setup that you want to implement, whether it's a series of transactions or treasury management or even just aping into some meme coin, requires you to jump between a lot of disjoint platforms. It might be first something on Uniswap, then something on a Coinbase wallet, then something on like a MetaMask, let's say. And the sort of goal for Axel was to leverage automation to make it as easy as possible for people to just implement these systems. We're talking like natural language straight to some series of transactions. Got our start with a focus more on the finance side of things and treasury management, and now expanding towards more generalized agents for all sorts of tasks.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Well, the idea of Web3 agents is attracting a ton of excitement right now as a whole. So cutting through it, what are these agents? Why do they matter? What are the solutions they're enabling?
Yeah, in a weird way, and I guess this kind of connects to a lot of what people have been talking about with DePIN. Like the benefit of crypto is that you can leverage a lot of actors that don't know each other, maybe don't trust each other, but are experts at a lot of different things, and coordinate their capabilities. So when you think about something like agents in general, you're seeing a lot of protocols that are building agents for X, whether that's agents for treasury management or agents for making trades on your behalf. And I think the takeaway that we've had is everyone has their own custom solutions, but the beauty of crypto is that everything boils down to a couple of primitives. Everything that you want to do on chain is some combination of calling a smart contract, transferring funds, or state detection, whether it's like listen for this event and then trigger these series of transactions, or something totally different. So I think our approach to agents that's a bit different from other folks is we want to create more general purpose marketplaces, like truly competitive auctions. Anyone who's familiar with like a Cross or Uniswap X in production, like these are literally just auctions where the solver that can do something the best is the one that wins and goes and executes that. We want to run those auctions for each of these general based primitives and then create the UX on top of that where anyone can execute this. So yeah, I think the key distinction is like general agents for super competitive tasks.
And maybe one more, Ash. How is all this relevant to DePIN?
Yeah, I mean, whenever I talk to my roommates or people outside of crypto, everyone's used Uber, everyone's used Uber Eats, like Fiverr, Upwork, TaskRabbit. These are just platforms for delegating work, almost like outsourcing tasks, but at the same time, everyone that's benefited from them knows how much of a pain it is when they don't work. Like you get the wrong coffee order or your Uber just doesn't show up at the right location. And I think the beauty of crypto, again, is you can verify things on chain. Polymarket's a good example of this, where people in Web 2 can just bet and do things on prediction markets, and you have some way of verifying what outcomes might be that's better than a central sports book, let's say. And I think the thing for DePIN networks in the long run, whether it's just publishing a little bit of stuff on chain or publishing large operations on chain, when you have stuff on chain, you can better automate and better verify the processes that are happening. And I think having that transparency in what you're publishing out there for your users, especially in physical networks, is quite essential. Yeah.
So what would you, if you had an ask for DePIN founders here today, what would it be?
I'd say think about verification strongly. Like it's good to bootstrap and just start building out these networks and see what's going on. But the real unique value prop for DePIN and for any sort of decentralized network is that users have guarantees and stakeholders have guarantees. So I think when you think about that, think about how you can leverage agents and verification to better do that.
Awesome. Anything else you want to leave this crowd with, or any other comments, Ash?
No, it's all good. The domain for us is ax.al, so super easy. Check it out. We're still in closed beta, but happy to help automate any of your on-chain needs.